Hey, what's up everybody? So this is going to be a training and drills video. So 8 Prism versus 4 Rhiners. And by the way, 8 Prism tanks kill a Rhino in one shot. So we're going to do 8 Prism tanks versus 5 Rhino tanks. So you see, the Prism tanks are winning. And 8 versus 5 is about the break even point. It depends on tank control who wins this. And the Prism tanks are best not moving and just shooting like they are now. So driving behind does work, but it didn't work because it didn't minimize splash damage. So separating into 2 groups is the best way to minimize splash damage. And you see, Rhino tanks clearly won that. 8 versus 5. Now 8 versus 5 again. I'm going to do it one more time just to confirm if the split really does work. So we're going to do 2 tests. So this is the second one. Tank control a little bit different this time. So we survived with just 1 Rhino tank. The 1 Rhino tank still won. So 6 versus 1 Mastermind. You see 6 Prism tanks is way too strong. So we're going to bring it down to 4. And this is with me with tank control on the Prism tanks, by the way. So I'm going to do 4 versus 1. This is about the break even point. Okay, and the break even point means where either side could win depending on tank control and just position. And that's without tank control on the Prisms. The Mastermind easily wins without tank control on the Prisms. So 3 versus 1. No control on the Mirage tanks.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
See? That's with no control and with control on the Mastermind. Now we're gonna do it different next time. Now we're gonna do with control on the Mirage tanks. See, it seems like Mirage wins that like about 90% of the time at least. So with same thing again. And Mirage tanks like usually wins 3 versus 1. You need 3 to win, not 2. So we're gonna do 4 versus 1 again. That's what's really bad Prism control. And you see the Mastermind wins that. And these are all break even points where either side could win again. Just like 7 Grizzlies versus 9 Rhino tanks you seen in another video. So here's a Terror Drone versus Mastermind. Yeah, why even bother? But you know, Terror Drone easily wins. That's just for fun, I guess. So here we go. 6 Grizzlies versus 1 Mastermind. You really got to try to overload because the Mastermind has a little bit more range than the Grizzly tank. So it's hard to get your shots in on them.
Building.
Yes, sir. High speed,
Unit
low
ready.
drag.
Now, if the Mastermind keeps going toward the Grizzly tanks will win. But if the Mastermind has good tank control, like this guy has,
Unit ready.
I won't be able to catch it and he's going to run away and maneuver around. I think he has 5. So you see I won that 1. Sometimes the 6 Grizzlies could win, but usually the Mastermind wins, but this is about the break even point, kinda. And it's about 5 to 1 for Rhino tanks. It depends on what happens.
We will bury them. Encountering enemy.
See, if the Mastermind keeps driving toward the Rhino tanks are gonna win. But if he maneuvers around just right. Actually, 5 actually usually beats Masterminds for Rhino tanks. It's not the break-even point. So 9 Gatlins, they can't really do much damage to the Mastermind, but they can overload and beat him by overloading. And that's the best drill to show for that. So this is like 5 versus 1, but it's 10 versus 2 instead. But what happens here is like it appears that you multiply the range advantage. Even though the Mastermind has a small range advantage on the Rhino tanks.
Waiting orders.
Mastermind just has like 0.25 more range.
Vehicle reporting.
So here we go, boom, boom, boom. But it makes a difference because of the fact that they can maneuver around, and when there's more masterminds, it complicates the problem.
Unit lost.
So it appears that 5 versus 1 is not the same as 10 versus 2. So we're going to do 10 flag trucks versus 11 Gatlings.
Ready. I'll carry out the operation.
Unit
And you
lost.
see the flag trucks actually have heavy armor even though the HP is not very high. The armor actually beats it, and
Unit lost.
to 10 flag trucks versus 12 IVs.
Unit lost.
Flag trucks could actually do very well versus infantry and light armor units like the IFVs. And this time I'm going to spread, so the splash damage of the flag truck does less. So they're going to hit less of my IVs at once. It looks like I'm coming close this time. 2 versus 2. But IVs did better. I got them down to 2. Now here we go. 25 Mirage and 13 prisms versus 15 Rhino tanks. 50 Rhino tanks.
Unit promoted. Unit promoted. Unit lost.
And that's a lot less tanks. So anyway. 5 versus 5.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Now 5 Mirage have the advantage over 5 Rhino tanks. But if the Rhino tanks have better tank control,
Unit ready.
they may win.
Lost.
So there you go. That's an example of having an advantage but losing with the Mirage tanks. So 15 IFVs versus 10 flag trucks.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost.